Hello everyone and welcome to Box Office Receipts. I'm your host Tyler Callahan, and this episode and the next few are a bit out of date. I have fallen behind over the past few weeks, but I didn't want to skip anything, so I'm working on catching up. Let's just get started straight away with the domestic box office. So these numbers are for the last weekend of October of 2022. Staying in first place is Black Adam with $27.7 million for a total of $111.1 million. Staying in second place is Ticket to Paradise with $10 million for a total of $33.7 million. Third place is Pray for the Devil, which opened to $7 million. Fourth place is Smile with $5 million for a total of $92.3 million. And in fifth place is Halloween Ends with $3.8 million for a total of $60.3 million. For Black Adam, the second weekend drop was alright. It was better than other superhero films this year like Doctor Strange and Morbius, but it also wasn't amazing, bordering at 60%. If it was, say, only a 50% drop, I'd be like, wow, that's amazing, but it's not. At this rate, Black Adam will easily get to $150 million domestic, but $200 million is looking out of the question. Ticket to Paradise, on the other hand, had a great hold, only dropping 37%. And Halloween Ends has stabilized, only dropping 52%, but it's still at only around $60 million, which again, compared to the other films, not great. Let's head to China, where not much has changed. Homecoming stays in first place again with $5.6 million for a total of $218 million. In second place is Give Me 5, again with $2.1 million for a total of $73.9 million. Third place is Ordinary Hero with $1.7 million. For a total of $30.3 million. Fourth place is Steel Will with $480,000 for a total of $12.8 million. That one actually moved up from 7th place last weekend to 4th place now. And in 5th place is New Happy Dad and Son 5 with $440,000 for a total of $11.7 million. Now let's take a look at worldwide numbers. Black Adam made another $39 million for a worldwide total of $250 million. That's solid so far, but it's looking less likely now to hit $500 million. Ticket to Paradise made $2.9 million for a total of $119.4 million. Smile made another $7 million for a total of $186 million. It's on track to pass $200 million by next weekend. Lyle Crocodile made $6 million for a worldwide total of $50.6 million. And Halloween Ends is now at $94.7 million worldwide. For news in Hollywood, let's start with some new release dates from Paramount. Dungeons & Dragons is being pushed back a few weeks from March 3rd to March 31st of next year. With that happening, Scream will be moving up, leaving March 31st, and will now come out March 10th. So, no major changes, and I don't really think these changes will affect their box office much, especially since Fast 10 moved to May. In other release date news, we got some from Sony. Their upcoming romantic comedy film, Love Again, is being pushed out of February and will now come out May 12th of next year. That's an odd move, as it was set well for a Valentine's Day push, and will now go for the Mother's Day crowd. Not sure about that one. And in a weird move, and I will say this move is even weirder, Sony is re-releasing Father Stu. Yes, the Mark Wahlberg film about a convict going to be a priest that was released earlier this year. This is not an old movie. It is being re-edited for a PG-13 rating called Father Stu Reborn and will come out in theaters December 9th. Now, there's no wide release on December 9th, so it's kind of an open field. It's still re-releasing a film that's less than a year old, but edited down. I'm kind of baffled. I'm going to go with an early prediction, and I think this should be an easy one. It's going to open to less than $5 million. We have an update on the Quiet Place spin-off, A Quiet Place Day 1, thanks to Deadline. They are reporting that Lupita Nyong'o is in final negotiations to star in the film. She's a great actress, so this is a great pick, assuming they can close the deal, which, since it's being reported, it's likely will be. Still set to come out March 8th, 2024. We also have some updates on the John Wick spin-off Ballerina, starring Ana de Armas. Lionsgate has confirmed that production has started in Prague and that Ian McShane has closed a deal to reprise his role as Winston in the film. It is also being rumored, though not confirmed yet, that Keanu Reeves is close to closing a deal as well to show up as, of course, Mr. Wick in the film. It's not clear based on these rumors if he would be a supporting character or a cameo. It's also not known yet when the film will actually come out. I would think to try and space them out, an early 2024 release is likely. Ana de Armas is great at No Time to Die, so while obviously a different franchise, I'm hoping for a similar kind of film. A good amount of action and, good fight scenes. Got some news this week on some of the former executives of MoviePass and their parent company, with the SEC releasing an indictment charging them with counts of securities fraud and wire fraud. This comes after the SEC filed a lawsuit against them last month. Why? Well, it actually stems from the unlimited $9.99 per month plan MoviePass used to gain subscribers and fame, as well as what caused them to go bankrupt. The SEC is claiming that MoviePass told investors that the unlimited plan was tested, would gain new subscribers, and was sustainable. Turns out that was a lie. That they knew it would only be temporary to gain new subscriptions, and it was in fact not sustainable. I know, surprising. $9.99 for unlimited movies. So the issue here is because they did not disclose the actual information to investors, securities fraud. Based on the events of what happened, I'd assume this would be an easy case for the SEC to win. It's pretty clear. Again, before they came in and cut it down to $9.99 and did a marketing push, MoviePass has been around for years. It was, it was a 5-10-year-old company where it wasn't known because you had to pay $40-$50 a month to watch, all the movies you want. So the fact that you just all of a sudden drop it to 10, make it unlimited, and let everyone know about it, of course, at some point that was going to be unsustainable. Finally, in trailers, we got a new trailer for Avatar: The Way of Water. Movie is still set to come out December 16th. For VOD Premium, we start off with Paramount, which just had their quarterly earnings report. The good news for the company is that they gained 4.6 million new subscribers for Paramount Plus, bringing its total to 46 million subscribers, and if you include all of their other subscription services, the company is now at 67 million. However, the stock took a bit of a hit due to slightly lower than expected revenue, which was caused by a decrease in revenue specifically from their TV division and advertising. With this being the case, they have now mentioned that they are looking to do meaningful cuts, aka layoffs. They did not expand on that, but expect it to happen in the coming months. For Paramount Plus, in the upcoming quarter, the company is expected to launch in France, in the UK, where it's already available. Paramount will be offering a new way to access Paramount Plus. Starting in 2023, Paramount Plus will be available on Virgin TV after making a deal with the company. Also, Pluto TV, their free streaming service, will also be available on Virgin at some point. Warner Bros. Discovery also did not have a great quarter, also due in part to a slowdown in advertising. For their subscriber numbers, in total they have 94.9 million, which is only up 2.8 million from last quarter. They did not break it down, so this includes HBO, HBO Max, Discovery Plus, and any other niche services they have. So yeah, just on subscriber numbers alone, that's not great, because that shows that they could have gotten 5 or possibly 6 million new subscribers, but a lot of current people canceled, so the total is only a net plus 2.8. Again, not saying that's what happened, but it's a possibility. In keeping with quarterly results and streaming numbers, we even got an update from Lionsgate, which now has a total of 37.8 million subscribers worldwide. This includes Starz and their recently rebranded service, Lionsgate Plus. No update from the company on if they got any offers on being bought or what will happen overall. In more serious news, sadly, a crew member on the Electric State was killed. This is one of the upcoming films for Netflix. It happened due to a car accident that occurred off hours. Due to it, production was put on pause for a day, and counseling was offered to the cast and crew if needed. It is a terrible tragedy, and thoughts and prayers are with the family. May they rest in peace. We finish up with Disney releasing a trailer for Disenchanted, the sequel to Enchanted, which came out in 2007. It stars Amy Adams and Patrick Dempsey and comes out on Disney Plus on November 18th. And that's it for this episode of Box Office Receipts. Thank you for listening, even with this news being a few weeks old as I work to catch up. See you next time.